April show preview. We don't always get a big show in April. However, it is Customer Appreciation Month at HSN, which means HSN are going all out for an amazing big crafting day. So much so that we're all flying in. So I'm actually going to be live in the studio with special guests in the studio next Monday. It is going to be epic. It is the biggest Customer Appreciation Month that HSN have ever done in terms of rewarding our amazing craft customers. This has been in the planning, guys, for over a year. We got told last year we want to go bigger and bigger than ever in Customer Appreciation Month. We want new product, we want exclusive product, we want world launches. It's got to be epic, it's got to be all your best stuff, and wait till you see the lineup that we have for you. I've got 2 hours with you now, and it's going to be a whistle non-stop tour of everything that is coming up in April. You know the drill. Get commenting away with us, get chit-chatting in the comments, because everything brand new that we are launching, I'm going to be giving away. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm not going to be giving away. I need a sidekick. And I have to say, it's been by popular request. No, it wasn't even popular request. It was like bullying almost. We did this once at the back end of last year and we had such unbelievable feedback on it. Lots of people have actually been in touch, commenting along and saying, is there no chance we can get her back? I love it when these two are on the show together. So by popular request, guess who I've drummed up and got to come and do the show with me for a whole 2 hours? Have a look at this. Joyce is in the middle.
Excited, Sarah. I think you might have twisted my arm a little bit. It's going to be incredible. I'm really looking forward to it. I get to do the giving away.
Oh, I have to do the running around the studio trying to keep all the crafts right.
And I can just sit here and look like Mrs. Doubtfire. So I'm very happy about that.
You do know, though, I get my most nervous when I'm in the studio with you.
I know, it's fun.
I just, because you've got to remember, everything I ever learned in craft was from this woman here. So I feel like when I sit there, I'm like, oh, and this is how you do this, and this is how you do that. She'll be watching me as in
raising
like,
my eyebrow.
That's not how I taught you to do that. You've cut a corner there. So so I'm feeling better. I'm going to go and get ready for the first one. I'm off this way.
Do that. We've got so many of you joining us. I can't wait to spend the next 2 hours with you. Not often I get this opportunity, and it's always a massive privilege. So thank you for joining. I can't even keep up with all of the people that are joining us. We've got Deb. Hello, Deb. She says, yes, here we go. Amy Sullivan, good morning from California. Good morning to you, Amy. Pat says hello from sunny New Jersey. Renee's here from Tennessee. Kathy's here from Washington State. Darlene's here as well. Marianne Goodrich is with us. Nancy's with us. There's so many of you joining in and really excited to see what we've got for you coming up in this 2 hours. I have to say, and I would say this, the product lineup is exceptional.
Exceptional.
Exceptional. And we've got some real hero standouts for you and some things that are just a bit different to what you've seen before. So I think, Sarah, if you're ready, shall we get straight in?
Okay, I'm ready and raring to go. And I have to say, we are starting with the most unbelievable products. So, you know our creator cards, you know we do our Edgeables, right? This is an amazing corner statement piece Edgeable. If I just show you, you'll totally get the gist, right? I have to say, Leanne, the design team on these, I mean, Leanne's got the most amazing team of illustrators, and they have just gone above and beyond. So you've got always this lovely big centerpiece, whether it's like the daisies, whether you've got these fabulous, I mean, look at those, right? And can you see, they are big, sizable dies, Chibs, aren't they? I mean, they are phenomenal, but they work multi-directionally. So, for example, you're going to fall in love with the butterflies. How fabulous is this when you've got the butterflies fluttering all the way around the... I mean, that is just absolutely spectacular, right? There are some fabulous, gorgeous designs. Let me let you know, so I'm going to be on Friday this week doing 4 hours of tutorials, so you can watch these. I wanted to make sure that was on Friday before I flew to America on Saturday, so that you could watch a whole 4 hours of tuition. So I'm going to give you the rundown on how they work now, but set your clocks for Friday to be in there. What I will tell you is, there is the main designs, There is an extra set for those of you who love this, and then there is an auto ship which has exclusive designs in just available at HSN. So let me show you what's in the main bundle first of all, okay? So you saw those gorgeous roses, the rambling roses, okay? So it's called the fairy tale rose, this one, and you'll see you can either use it over the edge, or how fabulous does it look there as a panel piece on a card. So that's your rose. Then you saw the daisy. Absolutely love that daisy. This one here, I'm calling her a she. I don't know if it is a she, Leanne, but it feels like a daisy she, right?
Yeah.
To paper piece these in here would be incredible, as we have done on this one here. I mean, is that or is that not on a 10-fold card? I have to say, I based one of my demos on this card on Friday, right? So I'm going to show you how to do that beautiful paper piecing on there, how to do it on a 10-fold card. And then the third one in the collection is that gorgeous butterfly that you saw, which this time, can you see, it's going to go multi-directionally, either around the top or around the bottom of the card, because of course butterflies can flutter any direction that you want. There they are, and I just love them on the back and front of the card. Now that is the main item. You must get that item if you want to be in the auto ship program, because the auto ship, so in each future auto ship there are 2 designs. In fact, should I show you them on the pictures, right? So in each one there are 2 designs, and one of these designs each time is completely exclusive to HSN. So in July you've got the Starry Night and Into the Woods, okay? That will come to you in July. You'll get locked in that fantastic price. Then in September we've got, oh, these butterflies. Leanne, those butterflies and the hearts on this one. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then, as if it wasn't going to get better, are you ready for November?
I love that one.
The peonies and the feathers are absolutely to die for. So you must, if you want the auto ship program is only available for those of you who get in and order this on HSN, okay? Those 3 designs there, we also have an extra 3. So this is a different item number. You know where you can find out all about this? In the booklet. Have a look in the booklet and you'll see exactly which designs are in the main collection, which designs are the extra, and which designs you're going to get in the auto ship. Now, if you're going for the extra, is that the extra one on the bottom there? Yes. Oh, it's like Nicola's one step ahead of us already, right? So you're going to get Off to the Ball. I mean, is that or is that not the most beautiful card? And then I'm going to teach you how to do this on Friday, Over the Edge of a Stepper card. I mean, oh wow, there are no other words than oh wow. So you've got over the ball, you've got the ball, off to the ball, right? Then you've got the bouquet of flowers. That is just absolutely just phenomenally gorgeous. There is your bouquet of flowers on there, and use it as a stencil. Gorgeous stencil on there as well. And then finally, shouldn't have favourites, but totally loving this, the peacock. Now this is another one of the cards that I'm going to teach you on Friday, so you must tune in, is how to do this on an easel card with the peacock on the easel. I mean, the peacock actually on the easel, okay? So that is all the design. So now you understand what is in the main collection, what is the extra that's available, and what is in the auto ship. But what I am going to do is very quickly show you how these work, okay? Because what I've done here is I've just taken a regular 10-fold card. Now, this is your Edgeable design. So as all of our Edgeables work, this is just on the corner, your cutting edge starts here, runs all the way around and finishes here. So everything beyond that is going to cut off, and everything below is going to stay connected. So you see, we put that on there, and you're going to hold that in place and run it through your die cut machine, right? So all I'm going to do is a little bit of a tip. You're going to hold your card. There's the cutting edge off the top. There's the cutting edge off the side, and I'm holding that in place with a little bit of tape. Now, when you open that up, of course, we only want to cut that through the front of the card, and I'm just going to cut that into the base plate. And then I'm going to sandwich this up. Now, Leanne, please tell me everybody is going as mad for these in the comments. I thought they would be.
I was waiting for a moment to interrupt, to interject, Sarah. There are so many people, I have to say, saying... Clarice says these corner dies are a must-have. Michelle Butler, love these, I have to get the auto ship. Eva, oh my word, these are gorgeous. Charlotte, oh my, I need the ball ones for scrapbooking my granddaughter's prom. Yes, you do. Heidi, I literally gasped at the peacock card.
Yes, me too.
So many different comments. I couldn't possibly read them all out, Sarah, but the comments for these are on fire.
Well, here's what we do, Leanne. I'll be educating you here. So when we have something that has an auto ship in, we've learned that we don't give these away. What we do is we give away the value of these in a voucher because people don't want to get it for free because they want to get the auto ship. Does that make sense?
Funny you should say that. I might know who that is.
Oh, okay. Well, just remember, all the way through the show, you've got to keep commenting and you could win it, right? So watch what I'm going to do to just make this into a really quick card, right? Now, you could paper piece that, you could do anything you wanted with that. What I've done with this one is just used a coloured pen. Can you see? And just coloured, giving the daisy a little bit of colour. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, you could cut this again into a little bit of gold, all right? And the gold would just fit underneath there like this as a bit of a shadow.
Ooh, nice.
And you see, you could position that in and shadow that slightly off centre. And all you do is do that and look at the difference. So once I take that little bit of a shadow, looks fabulous versus looking flat.
Yes.
You can see there the difference it makes, can't you? And then, to be honest, from there, once we've got that perfectly positioned for the shadow, all you're going to do is you're going to take a couple of bits of pattern paper, and if you're light on pattern paper, guys, trust me, we might have something coming up later on in the show. You can add a couple of little butterflies onto here, the dragonflies, and you'll see the one that I've fully decorated out here. All I've done is I've stuck those on, added a little bit of paper to the centre, but that die does all of the work. So remember, you are getting the gorgeous daisy, right? You are getting the absolutely to die for roses. And then, as if that wasn't enough, how phenomenal are the butterflies? Have a little look in the booklet, see the additional set that you can get with the other three, and see those auto ships, and you can choose what's right for you.
Absolutely love that. Just one quick question, Sarah. Sweet Bee Creative says, which machines will these fit in?
Okay, so they are going to go into all of your Gemini machines. So because they're not a big die, they'd even fit, they're going to go comfortably into your mini. Midi is the word.
Midi.
They will actually fit into the mini, right? No, they won't.
No, they won't.
I was going to say they're not very far off. However, even if they did, you wouldn't put them in the mini because the whole point is you want them to fit into a card base.
Yes.
So you're going to put these onto, I would say, a 4x6 or above card base. Obviously, your mini is 3 inches, so you want something that's 4 inches. So they're going to go into your midi and above. But they're relatively intricate dies, but I think your midi would be able to cope with them. I think
Definitely.
any sort of die cutting machine, it doesn't even matter if you don't have a Gemini, these are going to work with all of your die cutting machines.
I think the minimum is a 6x9 platform, Sarah, and then from there you're going to know that you can do all of your concept cards. So many of you absolutely loving these. Renee says she's definitely ordering the auto ship for this, the peacock and the feathers. Michelle, the daisies and peacock is stunning. Quilty on YouTube says they're perfect for so many occasions. I'll be getting them for sure. Too fantastic. Now, am I allowed
Voucher. You're giving a voucher away for this one.
Can I do the voucher now? I'm a little bit excited about this, I have to say. I feel like I've got the power. I really do. I'm going to give this away, I have decided, to Carol D on YouTube. Carol said, I love an HSN preview. Their craft days are like holidays, and we could not agree more with you, Carol. What you have to do now for us is to email hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will make sure that you get your $40, I beg your pardon, gift cert to be able to help you towards getting those fabulous corner edgeables. This is fun, Sarah. I'm really enjoying it. Now, Sarah has got one of my favourite collections of the year so far. I have to tell you, when we did the Pets Rule collection and you loved that, this is in the same vein, a smaller collection, everything you need, and I can't wait for Sarah to show you it.
And that Pets Rule one, Lance, you need to understand this, okay? I previewed it on our show like this, so all of you guys got the heads up. We will do that every time. We will always give you guys the scoop ahead of everybody else, okay? But we did that so much so, Leanne, that when that came to the main show, it didn't even last the duration of the presentation. It was gone like that. So be warned, we predict this would go the same way as the Pets Rule collection. It's a really comprehensive collection. In fact, I'm going to show you a couple of samples before we get going, okay? Really comprehensive collection with the most gorgeous designs in. So, for example, what if you're giving somebody a beautiful card like this that's actually not just a card, it's a card with some seed packets in as a precious little gift. Sweet Pea Mammoth, this one. But just to show you, you've got that beautiful embossing folder. You've got the little wheelbarrow on there. We've got the gorgeous flowers themselves. You've got those lovely little sayings. Home is where my plants are. We've got things like your little hanging baskets. You've got your succulents in this as well. You've got that lovely big stand to put all of your pieces in. And it's whether you're doing simple cards, dare I say it, or some of your more elaborate cards. If there's anybody that you know and love who is a green-fingered fanatic, let's just say, I think this would be perfect. Whether, like my mum and dad love their allotment, whether it's someone who just has a backyard and likes to keep all their own plants, little she shed here, I love that little she shed, Leanne. Whatever it is, whatever style you're into, trust me, this is a beautiful, beautiful collection giving you absolutely everything you need, okay? Now I'm going to walk you through everything that is in that collection just so that you can kind of see and get a feel for it, right? So I'll just get these up here out of the way and I can show you everything that is here. So it's a mammoth one. If I start with the paper pad, it's a nice little 6x6 paper pad with lovely cutesy little designs, so that what you've got is you've got they're smaller prints. So 3 sheets of each one of these. It's a 36 sheet paper pad. And you've got all those lovely kind of bold florals. You've got in there some of your plaids, your background repeat prints on there, some of your simpler polka dots, little wellies on there. There's more of your plaids, your florals, loads of designs that are going to work for beautiful background papers, okay? So that's your 36 sheet paper pad. Then we move into the dies. So you've got in here your tree. Now this is designed in separate pieces, so it could be an autumn tree. You could put some autumnal leaves on, you could put the bright leaves on for springtime. You can have your little butterflies going on there as well. So here we've made this as a lovely kind of full spring or summertime tree, but you could equally do it just as well as like a winter tree if you wanted. Now, Leanne, have these got a name, these special stands for your plants?
It's called a plant ladder.
A plant ladder. So you've got your plant ladder, and I think they look fabulous. I mean, most homes have a one. We've got one at home. I just didn't know what the technical name for it was. But you've got the little ladder and then all the little shelves that go with it as well. And then you've got your array of everything. So I reckon a little bit of macrame on there. You've got your macrame and then your different sized plant pots that could be hanging, or they can go onto the shelves as you saw. You could put them, like on this one here, we had a lovely stepper card with all the plant pots on the stepper card. So you make that up however you want. And I think this here, so can you see it's designed to work really well with that plant ladder, but it doesn't have to be made up as a ladder. You can just have the different ladder and all the different plants going on. I absolutely love that. Then all the little bits that go with. So you've got that gorgeous watering can, and I think that there just makes a lovely little, isn't that cute? Isn't that just really nice and simple? Now, if we're getting fancy, we're getting onto things like your gorgeous picket fence. Now, those of you like me, you know I love a Z-fold card.
Yeah.
So what about doing your Z-fold card with the picket fence along the Z-fold, right? That is fabulous. If I get a chance to show you how to do that, I absolutely will. But remember, we're going to be doing full shows on these at the back end of the month, so you're going to be able to see all of this stuff. There's your lovely picket fence. 24th, this is the one where you're going to be able to watch them full shows with it. Now, here's all your bits for your she shed, right? So you've got all of your different garden equipment. There's your wheelbarrow in there as well, your wellies. Can you see you've got all the extra little pieces that add on to the wellies so you can personalise them and take them into different colours. And that is when you're putting all the little bits and pieces together in the guide. I mean, come on, guys.
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Isn't that, the detail on these, Leanne, are just exceptional. And everything has been hand-drawn and illustrated to be made for this collection. Now, you've got your background pieces as well. Don't forget you got that lovely brickstone wall, lovely embossing folders. I could imagine doing this, Leanne, onto like your craft card.
Yes. And
a bit of doing like the faux leather effect on there. There it is in the background. And then this is the one that rounds off the whole collection. We've got all these quirky sayings. Plants make me happy. May all your weeds be wildflowers. You grow, girl. Be kind to everyone. Bloom where you are planted. Plant your dreams. Lazy days, brighter days ahead. Welcome to my garden. I mean, some just compost happiness. Love this. Some really kind of just the sentiments that bring the whole collection together. Now, I did say I would quickly show you how to do that lovely Z-fold, right? So if you want to learn how to do the Z-fold one, but remember, tune in April 24th and you can watch the whole detailed presentation from us. But what I'm going to do is, I've done my base card. So when you're doing a Z-fold, you fold your card in half and then the front bit folds back on itself. And I've already started to do some of the decorating, okay? Then what you do, you need to have another piece of card where you're going to do exactly the same. We're going to fold this in half like this, right? And then we're going to fold it back on itself. So it's the same size as that piece of card. So you're going to fold that back on itself And then what you need to do is you need to cut the picket fence through both layers. So once you cut that through, what you will find is, here we go, there's our picket fence that's been cut through both layers, but the front one, of course, folds back. So you've got that doing exactly the same fold back as what your card does. Now here's the clever bit, because what you do is you take this, you flip this over, and then this attaches to the front of the card there and the back of the card here. And that's how it makes your Z-fold card, all right? Now, if you want to get really fancy, you've also got that amazing, this is just a grass. You see, it's just a grass die. So all you're going to do is you're going to die cut this across the top of a piece of cardstock, yeah? And then you can either, if you wanted, you could cut that down to a narrower strip, and you can add the grass along the bottom of your picket fence. And then it's up to you how you go and start and add all the little bits and pieces on. So what I've done with this one is I've used that embossing folder background and just created a lovely all over background panel like this. So you can see we've got that lovely background piece. And then we've got our plant ladder. Was it a, yeah, it was a plant ladder, that was the word, wasn't it, right?
That set has a plant ladder and a separate trestle table.
Oh.
So it just depends on what you want to do.
Take all the little bits and pieces.
Yeah, it looks really great. Sarah, the comments again for this, absolutely
off the chart.
They're going wild. So many people absolutely loving. Mary Walker, Sarah Ibbotson, Melanie D, Darlene Dent, Christine Mahoney, Cindy Thompson, Kendall Safarian, Julie B, all, and many, many more, all saying that this is in their list of got to have.
It's just, it's
There's
different.
about another 30 comments here.
It's different, it's unique. I think people are going to absolutely love this. Watch, you see, you can pop a little plant pot on here, but then we can have all of our trailing plants coming down. Because you've got all of the die cut pieces, you can have them coming out of the top. Personalise that however you want. I've done the one here where I've stuck all these little bits and pieces in here. So you've got some of the you've got the plant ladder, you've got the little plant pots, you've got them on the shelves. As Leanne said, you could make that into a trestle table. So many options.
Absolutely adore that garden collection, and you are loving it. Thank you so much for letting us know that you're going to be shopping it and what you're going to be doing with it. Now I have the random gods came to me, and I have picked Sherry Morris for this collection. Sherry, you're on Facebook and you say, what a gorgeous garden collection. I couldn't agree with you more, Sherry. Please email hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com to claim your prize. Now, I have got a quick little mention for you because we've got a back in stock. When we brought to you these fabulous metallic shimmer watercolor paints, you absolutely loved them. We've got Moonbeam and Sunbeam. They're coming back for you, and you will have your paint brushes with those as well, so you've got the perfect way to apply. And then we've got our stamp sets for you where you've got these beautiful florals and butterflies. And then you've got my personal favourite, the seashells, which are absolutely incredible, I have to say. If you're new and you didn't see these the first time and wondering what we mean by Moonbeam and Sunbeam, the Moonbeam set of watercolour shimmers will work best on a dark cardstock. So you can see here I've got those shimmers on, there we go, you can see that beautiful flash of shimmer. That's what they look like on a black cardstock. So they're the colours you're going to get in your Moonbeam. And then if I bring the Sunbeam in here for you and give those a little wiggle, you can see that intense metallic shimmer for watercolour you've got there, and that's your Sunbeam collection. If I show you what you're able to produce, here are the shells coloured with that Sunbeam collection with that lovely watercolour effect in the background and on the sentiment, and those shells beautifully coloured in. That's the sort of thing you're going to be able to create. And the amount of techniques you can do with these is phenomenal. I'm sure Sarah will be showing you lots of different ways of using them. So you're going to get 48 different colours in this collection. You've got 24 in each palette, your Sunbeam and Moonbeam. You've got your perfect paint brushes, and you've got your 2 sets of stamps that you're getting in that collection, which is absolutely fantastic, I have to say. I particularly love them. They're very different from anything you've seen us do here before, and the quality is exceptional. Everybody who has them says they're brilliant, Sarah, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, Honestly, they've just been so well received. I did a little bit of a mini masterclass with them when I was in last week, and I found I was using them in every demo. So we'd start on the next card and go, oh, I'm just going to get my palette back out and let's have a little bit of a sun glow around that. They just work beautifully with all sorts. Right, next one. Now, listen, we keep writing on everything just so you know, see this item throughout the day, because we've learned recently that there's so many changes because these days get so manic that I know my hours that I'm on. I'm going to be on at 1 a.m, I'm going to be on at 10 a.m, I'm going to be on at 2 p.m, then a little bit of a break, and then I'm on in the evening in the 8 o'clock and the 9 o'clock show. So, and they're still working out exactly which items are going to go into which hour. However, they will all launch live at midnight on Sunday night. Remember, we're a day earlier. Normally we launch through the night Monday and all day Tuesday. This time we're launching through the night Sunday, and we're on all day Monday. So it's a little bit different because it's Customer Appreciation Month this time, right? But these dies, brilliant. Now, this is a bit of it's not a new concept for us, is it not, Leanne? Because these are nesting dies, but they're nesting dies that cut in.
Yes.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right, these are a great example, right? So, if I was to use this beautiful heart nesting die, I can cut out and cut in the detail, or I can just use the cutting dies to cut into these pieces like this. That is them beautiful shimmer watercolours in the background. How fabulous is that? You'd think I planned it, Leanne, wouldn't you?
You would.
I really didn't. Right, let's have a little look. And then, there's another one. So here are the circles on this one. And again, they make a lovely mounted piece, but then they also cut in really, really well and give you that different effect with the cut in. So I just think whatever design you're doing, use them as the cut in into your background, but bring the background into the foreground and then have your cut out pieces on the foreground. Now, there are two options for you to choose from. So the one that's on your screen, and you know what I'm going to say, look in the booklet, all the details are in the booklet, okay? Now, the one that's on your screen have these 3 sets in. So it's 3 sets in one. So these are your ovals. So can you see, these are the dies that you get. You can use them as just the big one, medium one, small one. You can layer them all up, or you can just use just the cut-in die and just do the cut in. And these are the sort of effects that you get. So that is the oval design that we're going to work with. Then also in this set are your circles. So they work in the same way, but whereas the ovals have the butterflies in, the circles have the stars in, all right? So there's your cut-in detail. And again, just using these just as nesting dies now as the toppers, that's the sort of effect that you're going to get. And then finally in this collection, the third one is the square. And again, these have got like the little dashes, the little dots and dashes in there. So again, you've got all the different sizes. They're a good size die set.
Yeah.
And you can see there, this one's been used here to do the cut-in, but then they've also been used on the side. And I just think they give that bit of a geometric feel to it, don't they, Leanne? Yep.
There's a lot, I personally love them. I think they're so different and versatile. Lots of comments coming through where people are saying, oh, these look a little bit interesting. This is a little bit different to what we've seen before for nesting dies. And I think that's the thing. They're going to add that interest and allow you to create your own backgrounds as well, which is fantastic. So many of you coming through. So, if we're going to give these away.
Whoa, I haven't finished yet.
Oh.
You can't give them away yet.
Why?
I haven't finished showing them. I've only shown them the first one.
Oh.
She's all excited. She's like desperate to get.
I like to give things away, Sarah.
Not yet.
Wow.
Right. Okay. So the second option, and do you know what? Seeing as she's done that, let's give away both sets to whoever Leanne picks. Instead of just one, we'll give them both sets. Right?
See?
So with these ones, you're going to get the stars. And can you see, again, there's the star there. Now, that one has been used on this scrapbook page. That's when I went and got my degree recently, my honorary degree, the one I didn't have to study for. It was great. There's your stars in there. And again, you'll see them cut into the backgrounds as well. They just look brilliant. So there's the stars. You've got the stars with the stars in. You've got the hexagons with the hexagons in, right? Now, these would be brilliant. We've got some lovely dies coming up a little bit later, and I don't want to give too much away, but for like honeybee style ones, these would be wonderful.
I love that one. That might be my favourite.
Is it? I think I love the hearts. I do anyway. There's the heart designs. These would be brilliant on some of your heart easels, for example.
Yeah.
And then there are your hearts, okay? So nice and simple. So just to give you an idea of how you could be using these, okay? I've just done, so when they come in, let me just show you, right? You've got the outer one that cuts the circle, and then the inner one that cuts the stars to go with the circle, right? You've then got just another inner cut if you wanted dots inside the circle, right? So if you cut all three of those, when they cut out, they're going to give you this sort of shape, right? But then if you use just the outer one to cut out, you could do your matte and layer on the background. Or if you took the outer one away, you might just want to cut stars or just cut dots into the middle of your circle. They all have a detail cut in and a very fine cut in there as well. And you can see we go for a second layer then. You've got the stars and the dots, and then you've even got a third layer in this one. So you've always got that massive selection of lots of different dies to work with. So all I've just done is I've done a large circle, right? And then I've done a couple of the small circles to go with it. And then actually, just to make a really simple card, because I love it when we can just show people a nice, easy card, Leanne, you could take that, you could take these side ones, we could do a matte and layer circle in the centre like this. These just give you the background pieces. And then you can start and add on. So like I've just got a couple of old dragonfly dies here, add all these on into the background, and quite quickly and simply you can see how you can get a really beautiful card, but it just takes seconds to put together. Now that's in the simplest form, but remember, it's when you start going into these fancy ones where we do the cut-ins into the background. This is what I think is really special about these.
I agree.
Positioning them all over the background where you've got that very fine detail heart cut in and the very big detail heart here. Or we've used that, there we go, there's the ovals. And can you see how fabulous that looks cut in into the background? Multiple different designs, always cutting in and giving you a bit of a different feel to it. There's some really gorgeous designs. Nice and simple, but very, very effective. I generally find, Leanne, it's the simple designs that people tend to go for these days. If we can do something where you can get that sort of effect really simply, it's just going to look fabulous, isn't it?
It really is. I adore them. I think they're so different to what we've seen before. And Sarah, the comments. So XCon94, I'm not going to ask, says, oh, this looks so interesting. Valerie, great idea for the new nesting dies. Lynn says, I absolutely love nesting dies. I'm excited for these. Mary says, I didn't think I needed nesting dies, but man, oh man, was I wrong. Jennifer, wow, these are so fantastic. Valerie, I'm intrigued by these. Rose, oh my, these new nesting dies are going to be so much fun. So, and Karen says, oh my word, Sarah and the team always come up with such amazing and different ideas. And I could keep going on. There are so many of you absolutely loving them. I have got a question from Jacqueline, Sarah. And Jacqueline says, is it a 24-hour craft day?
So we were on for all 24 hours of the day. I'm not sure if every hour is craft. I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I'm in lots of the hours, which would suggest there is a lot of craft hours.
Okay, well, we'll find out for you, Jacqueline, and I'm sure all will be revealed next week anyway. So now we're giving both sets of these away now. So we've gone a little bit rogue. And that's because I'm not as experienced as Ben at this, but you know what's happens when I'm here. I love to give things away, so I always get a little bit excited. So the winner of both sets of those nesting dies is Laura Simmons on Facebook, who says, my weakness is nesting dies with a lot of exclamation marks. So you will be getting those, Laura. Please email hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com, I beg your pardon, and claim your prize in that way. Now, Sarah, it's a lot of excitement. I think this next thing I'm excited about because this is going back to our roots, is it not?
It is, and I sometimes forget that we get tens of thousands of new customers every year join HSN. And for a lot of people, if you're just starting out in card making, what is the one item that every single one of you needs to have? It's our Ultimate Pro. It's, as Leanne said, it's where it all started for us. I remember my very, very first shows on HSN with the Ultimate. We have sold hundreds of thousands of these. It has revolutionised crafting experiences for hundreds of thousands of paper crafters all over the world. And what I found really unlocked that key for people a few years ago is when we did, this is like the future of video technology, this, right? So this is 3 DVDs worth of content all on one tiny little USB. So this is like your, you know, like we used to do, I mean, cranky 20 years ago when I first started out, we used to do little DVD videos so that everybody could watch every one of the tutorials. This here has so many different tutorials on. You've got your beginner, then the intermediate, then the more advanced folds on there. And you plug this into your computer or you can plug it into your TV, whatever it wants, but you pop it in. And what you'll see is you'll be able to plug that in and then you'll be able to look at all of the different projects and say, am I making cards today? Am I making boxes? Do I want to learn how to do envelope techniques? Whatever it is, you'll have all of those different options. You'll click into where you want to go. You'll see the pictures of all the different projects and you can just fish through like a library. This is absolutely genius, and because it works, everything works with your Ultimate. Now, we always show loads of fabulous projects, like what if you wanted to learn how to do double? You know, this is not just a fabulous, oh, Liam, what's the word?
Sorry?
Pop-out card.
Pop-out.
Pop-out card. It's been a long day, guys. This is actually a double one, or the start of a star book, right? This isn't just any sort of easel card. This is an easel card which has little drawers inside with miniature little drawers inside here. So you can see all these different components and pieces, right? Now, what I'm going to do is, and I know this looks a little bit boring, I'm going to walk you through some of these projects in black and white.
Oh, I love that best.
Go on.
I love that best because we all have a different design, subjective, isn't it?
Yes.
Like somebody likes grungy, somebody likes plain, somebody likes over the top, somebody doesn't. So, you know, so I think when you see it in black and white, you can then envisage your own personal style and papers on it, rather than if we do it all decorated up, because you might look at it and think, I don't like pink flowers, and think, you know, that's not for me. But if you just see it in the black and white, it's obvious what the concept is and you can put your own design interpretation on it. It's my favourite way of showing things, Sarah.
Well, it's a good job because I've got a massive stack here,
Good.
right? So, for example, these are just your half fold cards. So you do the half fold, you can do them 10th fold, right? Or you can take them and do them as a fold back. That was where I started the Z fold card, showing you how to do this. Maybe you want to do them as square cards, and we'll teach you how to fold them down into different square cards at all different sizes in there as well. But then also all your standard, like your, you know, this is a half of a 8.5 by 11 folded up. You've got little miniature cards it'll make into, things like your slimline cards. You know, everybody's into slimline these days, Leanne. It's going to do all of your standard slimline and all of your unique style slimlines. And then every one of these cards that you're learning how to do the card size for, you can then do the exact matching envelope, right from your little miniature envelopes right up to the very big envelopes. So every card size, we're going to teach you how to do the exact right size envelope, and it's your standard size envelopes. Then you've got all of your square envelopes, and of course you can make all of these flat and with a gusset on. I don't appear to have any gusseted ones here, but I will show you when you are on the show. I will show you the gusseted envelopes as well, okay? And I will be getting a little bit of time to demonstrate it on there. But you just go on YouTube and you'll search, and there are hundreds of hours of me teaching you everything on the Ultimate Pro as a starter. But remember, these are where the tutorials are. Yeah. So yes, we can rush through, but these are where just showing you in black and white so that you can start and adapt it to your own designs, right? Now, you've also got all of your different shape cards. So things like your trifolds. So you can see there's a 3-fold trifold, there's a 4-fold concertina card in there as well. Concertina cards with the special wiggly edges on there that you're going to do. We've got things like, this is called a jump up card, or a diamond pop forward, it's sometimes called. This is your easel card, so we'll teach you how, if you've always wondered how to do things like easel cards and Z-fold cards and stepper cards, you're going to learn all of these different types of cards on the DVD that comes with it.
I absolutely love it, Sarah. So many comments. For instance, Dawn Brown says, oh my, I got this when Sarah first launched it and I've loved it ever since.
And I would say that is the same for hundreds of thousands of people. That's the difference. How many products can we say hundreds of thousands of people own it? Now, if you want to start and get fancy, I was showing you there. So one of the first things I teach everyone how to make is a pop-out card. It's one of the first types of cards I learned to make when I was doing my card making, right? But what about, instead of putting the pop-out in the middle, you put it on the front, right? This is what we would term a K card. So you put the pop-out coming through the front, right? Or you go double it up and you put 2 pop-outs inside of each other. So you've got what we call a double pop out, and you can do those in all different sizes. That's a nice big showstopper piece, right? Or, as you saw that first card I showed you, you can actually do multiples of these and attach them back to back. And that's how you start and make things like your Starbucks, how you make the double pop out. You can be taken to the next level. Bear in mind, all of this is just the card making I'm showing you. It does cards, it does envelopes, it does boxes. So with your boxes, you can do things like your little mini wedge boxes. You can do unique shape boxes like your triangle boxes. Or you might want to do that little jump up card. Or these are, you know, like a matchbox style where you've got the little pulley drawer in there. We've got your diamond boxes here in your hexagonal boxes. You can do them in all different sizes. So this is your regular box where you'd have the lid and the base fitting together. You'll learn how to do aperture centers for your boxes like this. You're then also going to learn things like that project that I just showed you, where you've got your easel card with multiple different boxes all the way around. I mean, they really are. The stuff that you're going to learn on this is just absolutely out of this world exceptional. Now, you did see it keep popping up on the side of the screen. As well as just the ultimate, we've got some fabulous papers, right? Now, some of you will recognise these papers. These papers we launched in birthday last week, okay? So we have one set of solids, and then 2 different sized patterned florals that are going to work with those beautiful solids. Now, these aren't just any papers, right? Don't want you to think this, because these are the special papers. So they're double-sided printed with pearl on both sides. So can you see the way that, oh yeah, we can, the way the light bounces off that pearl, and you get 2 sheets of each design in each style, sorry, 3 sheets of each design in each style, where you've got that gorgeous print on the back. And we start and move through all of the colours in the colour spectrum. So we've gone for purple, into the blues, into the greens, into the yellows. And you'll see as you go through the colour spectrum, they then perfectly match all of the colours that you have in that solid colour palette. So if you are, maybe you ordered these before and you're ready for a stock up, maybe you're going for the ultimate for the first time and you need the papers. These will be featured on one of the big shows. This has been brought back specifically for Customer Appreciation Month.
I absolutely love the Ultimate Pro, and you know, for those of you who've been watching Crafters Companion for a while, I was a customer of Crafters Companion before I actually worked here for a job, and one of the first product I ever bought was the enveloper, and the second product I ever bought was the Ultimate Pro, and I'm still using that same Ultimate Pro that I bought all of those years ago, and I'm in my 15th year here at Crafters Companion, and I use it every time I craft. So that tells you how fantastic that is. Teresa, she agrees. She says if you're a beginner or an expert, you need the Ultimate Pro. And Mary says, I gave my Ultimate Pro away to a friend. I was just getting started into crafting. I'm going to get this and replace it. Yes, Mary. Karen says, CC has the best tutorials, because let's not just remember, it's not just that board, it's all of that video tutorial from Sara, which is invaluable, I have to say. Now, we've got a winner again. I'm loving this, giving stuff away. I could happily do this for a career, because it's just so much fun. Darling, and I'm going to have to try and get your surname correct, Darlene. If I get it wrong, tell me how to do it right. This is Darlene Baumgardner, I think, on YouTube, who says, I've always wanted the Ultimate Pro, but always get sidetracked getting another item. You've got it, Darlene. So please email hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com to claim your gift, and you're going to get that Ultimate Pro, the card packs and the USB, which I think is fantastic value. And I can't even keep up with all the comments. There's so many of them. You're absolutely loving the Ultimate Pro. Now, I've got a little kind of back in stock, a little did you miss it, please get it now collection. When we launched the Nature's Garden Daisy collection, you loved it. It was incredibly popular. And so we've made sure that we've got, for those of you who maybe didn't get the chance to get it and were really sad and wanted to get it, we've got it for you coming up in this April airing. And I've just got a few different things to show you here that you get in the collection. It is a really beautiful collection with lots of very usable pieces in, and the sizing on the elements I think is absolutely spot on. This is a fabulous stamp and die set where you see you can cut that beautiful daisy, colour it in and pop it onto the edge of a card. You've also got in here a really beautiful cut-in lace die with all of those daisies. Beautiful little panels, can be used as an edgeable, but also can be laid up to make several different panels. You've got this fabulous daisy here, which just cuts you a beautiful cut out piece, which you can see there. Brilliant for your paper piecing. Then we've got this floral set, brilliant with your foam, with your regular paper, with your vellums. Create your 3D daisies. I love those arranged around an aperture. They're really dimensional, they're beautiful. You've got an edgeable in here as well, which you've seen edgeables before, you know how they work. We've got a beautiful layering floral set in here as well, with all of the little dragonflies and butterflies that'll go with. I mean, that is a phenomenal collection. It has got so much inside of it, it really has. And I think it's a grab it if you didn't get it. And daisies appropriate all year round for all of the people, I think. Wouldn't you agree, Sarah?
Oh, absolutely. I love the daisies. It was one of the most popular Nature's Garden collections when we brought it. And like Leanne said, we don't often bring things back. It was by popular request. It really has, you really have to bend our arm. If enough people write in and complain to HSN, they generally get onto us and make an exception. So it doesn't happen very often, but they've made an exception on the daisies because I think it's a beautiful springtime collection. And it would also work really, really well with that gorgeous corner daisy design that you saw on the lovely edgeables. Now, this next collection that we're doing are called split space dies, right? So let me show you what we mean by split space dies.
I'm so excited about these.
Are you?
I had to interrupt, I'm sorry.
She's so excited about these, guys.
I'm so excited about these.
She's on it. So can you see, it's a gorgeous detailed design, but they split the space for you to either put a die cut sentiment or a stamped sentiment into the middle. So we split the space on the circle, or maybe you've split the space on the butterfly there, and they're designed to split. They're not just a butterfly that's cut in half, because that wouldn't work. They've been designed as a split. So for example, look here, that gorgeous heart with the with love in the middle. And again, you can either die cut your own sentiment into here, or you can stamp the sentiments in that we gave you. And I think this is just lovely and just very, very different, isn't it? So there are 4 designs in the collection. I'm going to show you them all, and then I'm going to make a quick card so that you can see exactly how it works, right? So here we go. Here is your butterfly design. Now, really intricate designs that you can see. Now, these would fit through even your Gemini Mini if you wanted to. And can you see they're an outline with the detail cut in, but they give you that line across the middle. That's what we found was we tried to do this design, didn't we? Just take the butterfly and cut it in half, but too many of the bits fall out, and then you need that solid edge. So this gives you that lovely solid edge. So there is your butterfly. And there is your gorgeous design, just simply showing you how the butterfly works. This one, I think, is really classy, and you could use, I mean, we've given you just the note and congratulations, but all of these are designed that you could take your best wishes and happy birthday and put them inside here. So you can mix and match all of the different sentiments. So there is your circular one, right? The heart, which is my favourite of the 4, there's that lovely detailed heart. And again, lovely big open space if you wanted to colour into here, or you wanted to do your paper piecing, that's going to give you those lovely hearts. And then finally, the last one is that lovely, it's like a dream catcher, isn't it?
It is.
So you've got that lovely dream catcher. And again, that cuts through the middle in a really different, unusual way. And how fabulous and simple is that card there?
I just think it's fabulous. And the other thing about these split space ones, I think, Sarah, is that you could handwrite in there.
Oh, yes, you could do your brush lettering.
Do your brush lettering, or just use a fine liner or one of our glitter markers, just write a little message like the Dream Big one. I could write in there, I love you, Ada. Do you know what I mean? You can really personalise it, and I think it adds that little bit of extra hand touch, doesn't it, when you do that? Because there's nothing to say you have to use those sentiments in there.
Nope. You put whatever you want. In fact, you'll have seen in some of the other ones, we've used our die cut sentiments. Put whatever you want in. Now, this is how they work. So I'm going to take the heart here, Leanne, and I've got, you see the top and the bottom. So it's not a regular shape heart.
No.
It's been designed to complete with that gap in the middle. That's the trick behind how this all works. If it was just like that, It just wouldn't, it would just look like an elongated heart when you cut it. So we've had to design it specially, okay? So I'm going to just pop that. In fact, let's go one better, right? Let's use our magnetic sheet. So the magnetic sheet can hold the top of the heart and the bottom of the heart in place. And I'm going to position that cardstock over the two. This is why we never do it this way up, because if you just tuned in now, you'd have no idea what I was cutting, right? But if I stick this down here, I'm going to pop the lid on and I'm going to send that through. Now, they don't have to go into our electronic Gemini. You could cut these in your little Gemini Mini if you wanted.
Yes, cut them in anything. Christine Mahoney says, oh, I love these. I've been waiting for them. I'm so happy you're showing them. Cindy says, wow, this is an excellent concept. Tez says, such a lovely concept. Terry, this is so useful. Heidi says, they're all cool, but that moon one is dreamy.
Dreamy
Nadia,
it is.
These are insanely creative. And then Melanie, oh, these are so clever. I think everybody's loving the fact that we've designed them so you've got that space in the middle to use the stamps or handwrite. And like you've just shown there with the heart, Sarah, really important that it isn't a symmetrical design.
No.
Because when you move it apart, it doesn't look correct anymore.
Yeah, they've had to be designed and drawn with the gap in the space. That's how they've all been made. So you get to just use them in the way that they were intended and know that it's just going to look right, okay? Now, what I've done here, so I've just taken those designs, I've got the top and bottom of the heart, but then actually, look what I've done is I've just done a nice background piece here where I've taken a little piece of low-tack tape across the middle and then splodged a lovely background. So can you see? And that's got that lovely little glisten of gold in because we've used those lovely watercolour shimmers in there as well. So you can do that, and then if you want to go one further, stamp it. So there's my with love stamped across there. Now that is going to layer up onto the front of a card. I've just done nice simple bit of matting and layering. I can take that, pop that in place, and then you're just taking the designs, and can you see I'm going to place one just above, and that's going to stick in place, and then one just below, and that is how you do a really simple but very, very effective. I mean, look at that.
It's brilliant, isn't it? That's what I would say. That's maximum impact, minimum effort.
Maximum impact, minimum effort. I love it.
It really is. It looks fabulous. And also, I just have to say that Teresa, Valerie. Valerie's had a little epiphany.
Go on, Valerie.
Wow, you can make that space any size you want in the middle.
Yeah,
yes,
of course you
can,
could.
Valerie. You could write a whole message to somebody in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, because if you see that one, we've actually gone 2 lines, so we've gone a little bit further. I mean, that butterfly with the little banner across the middle, the drip. This, and you see that wouldn't work if you'd done that and just cut it across the middle. It can't be. It has to be designed that specific way to work like that. This is a really different design, this one. I don't think we've done anything like that.
It's lovely. And one of our viewers, he has just said, wouldn't it be lovely to use those for baby and birth announcements?
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah.
You could put the baby's name in.
Yes.
Oh,
Can
yes.
you imagine?
Do you know, and it is, again, it's the most simple design, but it's just simple design, maximum impact. Minimum work, maximum impact. I love that there. Fantastic, isn't it? Really nice designs. So nice and simple. Remember, I'm on it at 1 a.m, 10 a.m, 2 p.m, and then I'm going to be on it in the 8 and 9 o'clock shows with Adam Freeman on the evening. So you've got these different items throughout the day. Go and have a look in the booklet and you can see everything along with the item numbers, and then they'll take you straight through the website as soon as they go live.
Connie Cooper, Connie said, I love these split space dies. They're just so usable. Connie, we're going to send them to you. Please email hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com and we'll be able to claim your gift and we will send them out to you. I'm sure you are absolutely thrilled. I just think sometimes the simplest things make the most impact, and definitely for those split space dies, they do that for you, because even though they're very simple, it looks so great when they've been used, and lots of different ways you could apply them for many, many different occasions. I think they're going to be one of the ones to watch, Sarah, don't you?
Without a shadow of a doubt. Honestly, well, you've seen it. And this is why we do the preview, because we want you to get the heads up on everything before we get there. Same with this one. Leanne, this is going to be off the chart.
I know, I'm excited.
Insane. Off the chart. There's no other way to describe it. Off the chart insane. I'm going to show you some of the samples. and then we're going to get into short. I'm going to have to push these out the way. It's too much on here, right? Let me show you. If you notice, I put the samples right at the front. I want you to see the designs before we get into.
I love it.
So this 3D embossing foot. Well, you can see anyway, can't you? You don't even need to get up close to know that's 3D. And the papers in the background are outstanding, right? Then you've got this gorgeous honeysuckle, right? There it is. Look how fabulous that is coming down with it. How real life is that bee? I love it. And then you can use that across the bottom. You can use that up the side of a card like this. We've got that lovely cutting design that you can be working with. Brilliant for all of your shaker cards. I just think this bee, you'll see it used on loads of the projects that we've got, right? I mean, look at it on this one here. How incredible is that? Just using that little bit of a bee on there. Love that, with the little wings lifting up there as well. You've got that gorgeous honeysuckle. Now that stamp, you can see there, it's beautiful and it's been coloured, but here it's been done and actually just embossed in the gold.
Oh, I love that.
It's very simple. That's onto a bit of vellum there. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah.
There is that lovely 3D design that's been painted this time. So instead of just rubbing the ink over, that's actually been painted. You could paint all of that with those lovely shimmering watercolours that we've got. I mean, there are just some absolutely gorgeous cards, Leanne. It's one of those collections. I'm going to show you all the components in the collection, but I just wanted to show you some of these before we started. Now, I will just drop in the details of the 12 by 12 pad on its own. Now, the 12 by 12 pad is in the collection, but I know a lot of you like to get an extra one, right? So here is that 12 by 12 pad, and I'm going to take my time and flick you through all of these papers because it's the papers that people go mad for. Now, I will say, last time I did one of our big collections, Leanne, I launched it in Suzanne Runyon's show at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be, they'd ordered enough stock to then go through all of the overnight repeats. It didn't make it into any of the overnight repeats. So quite often what you'll see is now with HSN, they're buying everything a lot tighter. So whereas they used to buy enough stock to do the launch show and then potentially be in stock for the next 6 months, they're now buying enough stock just for the day, which means anytime they get that wrong, it's gone on the day, right? So don't say we didn't warn you. It's a little bit different to what they were doing like this time last year. They're no longer buying 6 months worth of stock. They now only buy the stock for the day.
You're like Taylor Swift today, Sarah.
You what?
You're like Taylor Swift.
Do you?
Yeah, because you keep saying, don't say, I didn't warn you.
Oh, is that one of her songs?
Yes, Sarah. Is that one of her songs?
Sorry.
Yes, you can tell I'm the grandmother of granddaughters, can't you?
Yes.
I could sing all of the words to all of the Taylor for you.
Oh, well, that's
I
good.
can
One
even
of us
do
could.
the dances.
Mother of boys, mine too. Whereas I can tell you all about what Mr. Beast is doing on YouTube. Not useful for anybody else to know. How fabulous are these vellums? I love, love, love a good vellum. Do you know what? I'm seeing more and more projects done with vellums these days. More and more of them. I just think the honeysuckle designs in particular lend themselves so well to the. I mean, look at this one here. Look at the purpley one. I'm gonna show this. Fabulous. Absolutely gorgeous. So you've got all of them vellum designs as well, right? So it's 150 GSM is your vellum. It's 24 sheets in the pack of the vellum. 6 different designs, 24 sheets in total. Now, I must show you all of the extra piece in the collection. So you know that bee that we saw in so many pieces and we loved? This is it. So you've got the bee detail, and then we've got the outside cut, and then you've got this lovely texture stamp, which is just fabulous, and then the honey with the die to go with it. Now this is what we're talking about here, where you can be doing all of your gorgeous designs. So you've got To My Honey Bee, but can you see you've got To My Bee, Love You, Sweeter Than Honey, Be Kind to Yourself, Be Happy, You're My Honey, Kind Words Are Like Honey, I'm Buzzing for You. You know, basically you interchange all of the different words. So there is all of your interchangeable word sentiment with the honey and the bee. You've got, I mean, these are just useful. It's just a little mini set of dies, but when you're doing them on these, you're going to use them, whether it's your shaker cards, whether it's your cut-in detail. This is that lovely big background honeysuckle piece, which is just a beautifully detailed design. And that there, I think, with a shaker card in there, looking incredible. Talk about shaker cards, you've also got this one. So you've got, it's quite modern, that design, isn't it, Leanne? Like that modern finish. And then again, you've got that modern finish, brilliant as a little shaker card, and then you could have just your little bee on there if you wanted. You've got that lovely honeysuckle that's cutting up the side. So can you see, it's done on this one. Kind words are like honey. So you've got that honeysuckle cutting up the side, you've got the bee on its own, a little bit of the paper, and then you've got that lovely honey piece. This is the lovely big stamp that we were saying is fabulous to colour, and have to say, if you wanted to do that one with your embossing powder, this would be wonderful to paint with those lovely watercolour paints that are back in stock. There is the gorgeous design. There's just been painted, you know, not with the gold outline emboss. And then we've got this fabulous 3D embossing folder. Of all the embossing folders, I feel like this was made to be done in 3D.
I agree with you,
And
Sarah.
I think you've seen some fabulous cards with it, but
Yeah,
it
I
just
love
shows
that.
you there. And a nice big, we don't often do the 3D embossing in the square design. I think it lends itself so well to the square design. You've also got all of those lovely little words. So you've got in here, have a beautiful life. Thank you for being there. Just because. Kind words are like honey, the sweetest friend. You are sweeter than honey. All those different sentiments that work with it. And then last but definitely not least, massive pot of sequins. So these are, if I open these out, yes, look at those. Look at the sequins that you're getting in this one, because I just think you're going to do so many fabulous shaker cards with these, and these are going to be brilliant, which is why we've done the absolutely massive pot to go with that honeysuckle with the honeybees.
It's fantastic, isn't it? And I have to say, I think this might be the most popular thing yet, Sarah. And we've had so
Really?
many. I can't believe the love for the Honeysuckle Collection.
If that's the case, I'm going to tell you now, don't wait for this to, as soon as this goes live on the website, because I don't know if you know how it all works then, but when we've got the booklet, as soon as something's live on the website, that booklet link updates so that you can just click straight from the booklet to the website.
Oh,
so if you get the booklet downloaded, you've got everything that you can look at in the booklet, and you can click straight through into everything you need.
Oh my word, I absolutely love that. That's hassle-free. No
Yes.
searching, my word. I just have to tell you some of the people. Heidi, I love honeysuckles. I've never seen a company do a collection on this. Just gorgeous. We like to do things differently, Heidi. Thank you. Honeysuckle is my favourite of the day. Rose, wow, I've got to have this. It's so beautiful. Jackie, you all make the prettiest things. My knees are buckling. My goodness, these are fantastic. Loving the colours on the honeysuckle cards and the comment. I mean, I could scroll forever like a roulette wheel. I won't. Thank you so much for sending in all the love. Sarah and I are going to sit down after this preview and read them all. Thank you so much, genuinely. If your name is Susan Sharp and you're on Facebook, Susan, we're going to send it to you. Is that the whole collection, guys? To Susan?
Yes.
What? Susan, you've won the jackpot. You said, Susan, Nature's Garden is a beautiful collection. Love the bees. Well, thank you, Susan. And that entire collection is coming your way. And I'm sure you're absolutely thrilled about that. Now, I'm excited. You know how much I love my colouring, and you know how much I love all of the mixed media and art. I get really excited when we bring you a collection. This is the brand new Tropical Paradise Trend collection that we've got for you. So we have gone with this, a real tropical feel, and you've got some brand new and exclusive colours in here, which may just spread the love and give you some brand new things to work with. The most important thing is a curated colour collection, and all of the items that are put in here are to work together. Sarah's got a hand up. Hang on. Wait, I haven't finished. All of the colours in here are curated so that you can achieve that tropical paradise look effortlessly at home. Go on, ask your question, Sarah.
Well, actually, it was more of a comment. So all of those of you who are in the auto ship, this is already on its way to you. It might have even landed already. So if you got the auto ship program, if you basically bought our trend collection on auto ship when it launched in October, every one of these trend collections that we show you, yours is coming. As long as you don't cancel your auto ship, you'll always have it. Now, you might want to order an extra one because you might want to stock up, but those of you who are thinking, I didn't know there was an auto ship program, unfortunately, you can't get into the auto ship program now. You're going to have to wait till after each one's released and get whatever stock we have left. But they bring a few hundred in just to feature as a one-off. Now, the last one, Leanne, didn't last the presentation. It was all gone before the end of the presentation. So I'm just warning everybody now, if you're in the auto ship, you're fine. If you're not in the auto ship, you want to get this ordered. As the clock strikes midnight, I would get things like this in your basket, because you get your $7.50 card as well. So you can get this checked out before you cart, while you're on the shipping deal.
Right, thank you. Thank you very much for that, Sarah, because I wouldn't have known that.
Well, I
level of
thought
detail.
that. I thought
Yes.
I'll keep it right.
It's
Don't
very
worry.
helpful. Thank you. Now, I have to show you these colours. I'm excited about these because they're bright, they're happy, they're tropical. I'm thinking pina coladas. I'm thinking, oh my word, really just gorgeous. So we have got, for a start, a tricolour aqua here with 3 brand new colours. So this is not colours that you've had before, and we've got in here tropical pool, pink orchid and papaya, and you can see those colours are absolutely exquisite. That's with your tricolour aqua. We've also got a brand new tricolour brush for you in here. Again, new colours. You've got your hot orange, your passion pink and your purple petal in there. Real pops of vibrant colour. You can ombre these, you can use these separately. They're going to look absolutely incredible. The glitter paste. Oh my word, how you love your glitter pastes. And the colour on this one, look at the shine in there. Tropical Waters, brand new colour. You've not had that one from us before. And everything that our glitter pastes do, this does. Use them on all of your materials. Use them on glass, ceramic, fabric. Use them on a denim jacket. Use them on the sneakers for the kids. Use them on your tea light holders. Decorate a mirror. Whatever you want to do, you can do with these glitter pastes. There is no surface out of bounds with it. We've also got and put in one of our liquid gold markers. Now, this one is from the regular collection. You might have had one of these before, but they run out. So we've popped it in for you because you definitely want gold highlights in with this collection. And it's got a 3mm bullet nib. So brilliant for your fine detail and your highlighting and accenting work. We've got 2 pots in here, gems and pearls, and they've gone with all of the kind of tropical colours in there. A great amount in both of those pots for you. You can see them there. Then we've done for you one of our shimmer shimmer ink pads with the silver in there, not water reactive, and a brand new colour again. This one's called Island Shore, and I'm just going to wiggle this at you so you can see that fabulous shimmer in there. It's glorious, isn't it? While I'm wiggling that, oh my word, Heart of the Jungle glitter, excuse me, look at that. And size of the pot, it's as big as my hand. Absolutely incredible. We've got for you a chunky glitter paste. When I launched these chunky glitter pastes for you a while ago, oh my word, you loved them. The colours in here, you've got shots of the aqua, you've got the pinks in there, you've got the blues. It's just absolutely glorious. So that's your chunky glitter paste. A brand new colour of our shimmer spray for you. This has got a gold accent in, and that's your Birds of Paradise. A massive pot of our tropical floral sequins in there for you. And what you can see is, look, the colours perfectly match all the way around the board. That's what we mean in terms of a curated set. A beautiful new Carla Lily glitter glue in there for you as well. Brand new colour, you haven't seen it before. Duet ink pad, brand new. You know our duets, they're fantastic. Brilliant for layering colour. You get that lovely chalk finish. When they're exposed to air, you get that oxidisation, which gives you that real weathered effect. And that's in Hummingbird. And then you've got some of our luxury gilding flakes. And we had to bring you back this one, which is the Deep Iris. And that is because you've got that gorgeous, bright pop of pink in there. What you can do with these, Sarah, when you see the curated colours, that's the watermark. There's the colouring in with the glitter paste in there. Here, you can see how we've used them together. All of these colours work together in that tropical paradise way, and they work together effortlessly so that you get that look, that feel, that curated colour palette, but you don't have the difficulty of going finding 15 products like that all that match together, because we've done the hard work for you. And that means you get all of the new exclusive colours and you can use them to put these together. Are we giving this away?
Yeah!
Woo-hoo-hoo! Right. We haven't got... Well, can I have a second to find a winner? Oh, hang on. I want to do a little scroll. Carrie Perrin on YouTube said, oh, I'm really liking this tropical collection too. In that case, you can have it, Carrie. We're sending it to you. I'm excited about that. Thank you so much. I hope you love the tropical collection. I think they're great. But Sarah has got... Can I predict a riot, Sarah?
You're going to predict a riot on these, are
Can I
you?
predict a riot?
Only if we can predict the riot together.
Can we predict it together, Sarah?
We're going to predict the riot together. You know, sometimes we do really clever stuff and sometimes we just do really beautiful stuff. And then on this rare occasion, we merge the beautiful with the clever. These are our cut-in Creator Card dies with the most beautiful hand-illustrated designs. What I'm talking about, right, are designs like this, where you've got the dragonfly and the dragonfly cuts into the whole front of the card in a really beautiful, impactful way like this, right? Or the incredible butterflies, I mean, hello, into the front of a box like this. Now, the whole idea is they're abstract. They're abstract, they're cutting into the card, into the box, in a really unique way. And if you just love all of the fancy, like glitter paste and all, you know, all of the kind of mixed media stuff that we do, Leanne,
yes,
you are going to absolutely need to get these, because these are just crying out to be work. Maybe it's your illusion film in the background. Maybe you're using some of the glitter paste. I mean, they are to die for.
It's incredible.
Every one of these is just incredible, right? Now, and they're all Creator Cards. So you're going to be cutting in with immense amounts of detail, okay? Now, there are two options, right? There are the butterflies, or there's the bee and the dragonfly, okay? So if I start with the butterfly, you've got your standard, this is an admirable butterfly.
It's
also admiral.
Admiral.
Yes.
Yes, that.
Yes. It's called the lady butterfly, this one. The lady, she's a lady. So can you see, this is like the front of a card where it would cut into the front of a card like this, or it's a wonderful panel. I have to say, if you did, I'm just loving at the moment, Leanne, the fact that I've learned to do all these sort of special effect backgrounds. For years, we've never had the products to do this. I've never understood how to do it. And now I've got a way to show off. And I'm not being funny, these are the simplest cards in the world to make. Because you just do your fancy splodge on the background, cut the card in the front, job's a good one, right? So in the butterflies, you've got she's beautiful. And then I just love this one. Now, this is designed to work both ways. So it can go as an upright like this, or it can also work, it's been cut back to front to do this, but it can also work sideways, like you saw on that card that I've just shown you here. How fabulous does it look cut sideways? And if you like to colour and blend, these are beautiful for that as well. There it is, look. Cut on the portrait. Oh yes, look at that with all of those lovely, the special, so then watercolour paints. These are the ones that Leanne had at the start. We've not been allowed to use them in any samples, guys, for the last couple of months because they've been out of stock. So they've not been allowed to use in the HSN samples. Now, if you notice, they're being used everywhere, okay? Get them, they're in the booklet, right? So that is the butterflies set, right? And then I know you're all going to go bananas for this, right? So your dragonfly. Do you know what I think the dragonfly would look amazing with, Leanne? Your gilded flakes.
Yes, Sarah.
Look at that. Look at that. With everybody. So that is just, with your finger, apply a little bit around there, and then your gilding flake onto that with your fancy special effect background. And I do think it looks lovely when you do that off, you kind of drop shadow it with another one behind. I can't wait. I don't know who's doing this launch.
Sarah, I've got a question.
Go on.
Right. Can people get these before the show goes live? Because this is mad.
Okay, so this is what you need to do. Get the booklet downloaded. Get the booklet downloaded. This is item number 865593, right? So what you can do is you can keep going onto the HSN website every day and seeing if 865593 is live on the website yet. What I would do, right, is I'd go through the booklet. There's the details of the booklet down here now. And if whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you'll see the link to the booklet pinned at the top of the comments, right? Click on that, download it now. Take your time so you're not under pressure when the shows start, Leanne. Take your time, go through, make a note of all the items you need, right? And then I would wait till Sunday night. If I'm being really honest, I'd wait till Sunday night, I'd go through and I'd add everything into my basket, and then when the clock strikes midnight, you're onto the $7.50 shipping. So once you've got $7.50, all the stuff's already in your basket to go get checked out, so nobody can beat you to it, right? Then you've got the special pricing for the day and the $7.50, and then anything else you buy over the course of the day, you've already paid your shipping. But you could buy them the day before, whatever, but then you'd be paying separate shipping on it. So I would wait for the day, right? You haven't seen the bee yet. the bee is fabulous. Okay, Craig's totally pulled rank on this one. Apparently Craig's doing the big show. So what day is Craig in? So Craig will be in on a very, very special day, 23rd of April, somebody's 40th birthday. So Craig is in the building. He is doing the full launch day shows on these ones on that day, right? And on the 22nd of April, you're in, Leanne, and you're doing Honeysuckle.
Yeah.
It's a big week that week. There is a lot of
However, if
writing
I'd
down.
known that he was doing these, I might have had a fight with him.
There's still chance. I'm just going to say there's still chance. Should we do a really quick and easy card? Sure, I want to show everybody how they work, right? So what you're going to do is, first of all, you're going to get your base card. Now, I'm loving the shadowing effect. So what I've done is I've done it slightly different this time. So I've got my base card. You're going to take your die, and it's a cutting die. So you're going to pop that on the front. You're going to open that out, send that through your machine. When that comes through your machine, Leanne, what it does is it cuts out your butterfly like this.
I mean, that's enough on its own, isn't it?
I just think that looks stunning, right? Now, you want to go a little bit further, right? What I want you to do is I want you to now use just a bit of white card, and you also get the outer die as well, right?
Can I ask you a quick question?
You can if you want.
Because quite a few people are saying, how big are the dies? So
Right.
how big is your card base?
There is my hand. I think it's always good to have a reference. They're designed to go on 5 by
5 by
7s,
7, yeah.
right? But I just sometimes think it's nice to see me hand. So all of the cards that we're showing you are 5 by 7 cards, right? So if you cut those two out together and then colour in your butterfly, there's the one that I've done and coloured in. Let me put that on the white so you can see it.
Love.
Isn't that lovely with it? And then what I thought was, look how nice this looks. If you use your dotty tape pen, right, you can go all the way. Oh, my dotty tape pen's run out. You can go all the way over the background, right, with plenty of dotty. And I'm being told I've only got 30 seconds left, so maybe I'm going a little bit quicker than you would be on there, right? But then what you can do is you can pop this over the top, and instead of going flat, slightly off-centre it so that you've got that tiny little bit of a shadow coming round, right? Okay. Now that is going to look stunning on the white. But then all I would do is add a little bit of paper on the inside. And I mean, is that or is that not a really fabulously stunning card?
It's
that all
incredible.
it needs is a sentiment. And then you've got your nice little thank you on there. Stunning, easy, fabulous. I'm going to run you through them again because they're so nice, right? So you've got the big standy up butterfly. And then you've got that lovely, like, fluttering across sideways butterfly. I'm just going to go both ways because do you know, it could be a moth if you coloured it in a different way, that one, couldn't it?
I think it is a moth.
Ah!
Or is that the Admiral?
It's the Admiral butterfly. What do you know, right? What do you know? It's only your team that designed them. She only signed them off.
I mean, it was a long time ago, Sarah. I've done a lot more since then.
You've got to remember the cycles we're working on for these. And there's your bee.
That's my favourite.
Get some fantasy. Get some of that massively, just illusion to give that fantasy finish to it. If you put the illusion film there, I do think, and I was doing some tutorials last week where I was showing everybody if you overheat it, it crackles more. So I was like ironing it till like, and it was just giving that illusion film. So, sorry, it was giving the fantasy film. It was giving the fantasy feel to the illusion film, is what I'm trying to say.
Sarah.
Right. Right. The dragonfly. If you want the bee comes in the set with the dragonfly. That dragonfly is the one I personally love. Dotting a little bit on there. Yeah. And then you can add your gilding flakes onto there. I just love it. Right. But you're going to go for them both, aren't you, anyway? So, irrelevant.
I mean, Sarah, the comments, if every next thing that we're bringing is on fire, I have to shout out to some of the people who've taken the time to comment on these because you're absolutely loving them. Valerie, I'll be getting these for sure. Thank you, Valerie. Rose, wowzers. These are huge and I love them. Michelle, oh my God, love, 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 love these. Thank you, Michelle. Trish, wow, love these. Wanda, are you serious? Yes.
I'm serious.
We are serious, Wanda. Shirley, oh my God, the dragonfly is huge. All of them. I love them, all of them. Another must-have, Clarice. Mary Beth, I didn't think I wanted these, but you've changed my mind. I love them. They're outstanding. Quilty, butterfly takes my breath away. Mary, these are absolutely my favourite. Carolyn, oh my God, I love these. Heidi, the dragonfly is gorgeous. Jane, oh wow, I have no words. These are incredible. Carol, this will be in my cart. Susie, oh my word. I've then got Patricia. Oh my word, these are awesome. Oh, and look, I'm scrolling. I can't even read you out all of the comments. You're absolutely loving them. Hence why I asked Sarah for the tip of how you make sure you get them, because I don't want you to be sad and to miss out. However, Pat Tietjen Demarest on Facebook said, wow, I love the size of those dies. Pat, they're coming to you. Email hsnprizes@craftscompanion.com and claim your prize, and you are going to receive those. Thank you very much for taking the time. Sarah, I don't think they're going to last. You might not even get a chance to demonstrate them.
I can't. Do you know what? There's going to be absolute hell on if they've been Adam Freeman's show and we've just sold all of them out before they start. And I'm in the building, so it's not like I can even avoid getting in trouble off him. I tell you what.
Both sets, Sarah.
What?
Patch is getting both sets.
Well, you would do. Why would you just get one? You would get them both.
That's so good.
Right. Go and get the booklet, write that down. I want you to get a pen and a bit of paper out now. Get a pen and a bit of paper out, and I want you to write down this number. I was going to tell you it, but he's just took it off the screen. You're going to write the one that's coming up next. You're going to write down this number. Oh, he's put it on the screen for you now. 865605, right? Who remembers in October when I previewed the My Special Papers box and the entire box sold out? Thousands of boxes sold out like that in an instant, right? I'm showing you guys at first so that you can't ever say we didn't get the chance and we didn't see it. They have bought a fraction of the amount that they did, because in October it was for our birthday month. This is the brand new limited edition special collection customer appreciation month My Special Papers box. Try saying all that in one go, right? So this is your floral My Special Papers box. You know the drill. There are 240 single-sided beautiful papers, 120 designs, 2 of each, beautiful quality paper, outstanding quality design in a way that you know only we know how to do. There are some beautiful papers from some of our most popular collections gone by.
I'm so excited about this,
and there are brand new, completely exclusive designs that you will have never seen before. So I'm going to have to take these two or three goes at a time, right? I've only got about a minute to show you this, guys, and I'm going to flick through them really quickly just to give you an idea, right? But we have brought back all the papers. I'll let you get on the close-ups here, right?
Can I tell you who's just lost our mind over this? Would you be able to guess?
Oh, Christine Mahoney.
Yeah.
Christine is going to be ordering multiples of these. Christine's postman is going to have his back put out delivering the 10 boxes of My Special Paper she's about to order. Make sure you order them like at the stroke of midnight, or get them ordered, because what you want is you don't want to be paying shipping on this. You don't want to be paying shipping at like 8-10 bucks a box. No, $7.50, order as many boxes as you want, right? So there's the first batch. Second, I'm going to have to do this in 3 batches, right? So we are giving you all of the designs from the Butterfly and Blooms collection, the True Love collection, and we've brought back the Sarah Signature Country Lane, all of which were incredibly popular designs.
Really were.
Then we've done some beautiful, look at these, beautiful, gorgeous new designs that are from like a meadow garden and a floral scrapbook. So can you see these ones here? You've got that gorgeous design, which is with the print, and then you've got what would have been the B track. So you've got the different, look at that. I love them, Leanne. They're just very different. These are the kind of new style designs, aren't they?
Yes, they absolutely are. They're great. And can I just say, Carol D says, my absolute weakness. But Valerie says, I got the first box of special papers. I almost cried. They were so great. I will get these too. Isn't that fabulous?
Do you know, the thing is, if you're a card maker, like most of us are, right, you are using papers in every single project without exception. Every single one, right? And if you're anything like me, I do more designs with my florals in than anything else. This is your springtime collection, My Special Papers box. It's been produced for Customer Appreciation Month. You are finding out about it right here, right now, before anybody else. Get in there, get in early, guys. I'm going to tell you now, this is going to go absolutely, well, you know how bananas it's going to go. You saw it last time. Not only do you get the gorgeous papers, 240 papers, but you get them in the amazing box. I love that you think I notice you putting your hand up. I'm in my own little world. Right, go on.
I know. I thought I'll try. I didn't want to interrupt because I'm not rude. I was brought up properly. Robbie Hedrick says, are the papers in the special papers box different from the first one?
Well, you tell them because it's your special papers box, isn't it?
Yes, they are. I'm so excited. They're very different from the first one. So there's no repeats in this one.
Nope.
From the first one.
We're not repeating anything. I did tell you that to get the box when it was there. Same with this one. And when it's sold out, it is sold out. And that's not just us being funny, guys. I want people to understand that. That's not just us going, oh, yeah, well, we're never going to produce it again. We can't afford to. So we can, but it would come in at about 50% again the price. So we produce so many thousands of boxes at the same time that Leanne forces the manufacturer that does all the papers with us to make them at a ridiculous cost. So you are seeing it, you're getting all of this mammoth amount of papers and you are paying less than half the price that you should be because of how many thousands and thousands of boxes we've bought.
It's incredible, isn't it? Now, Mary Shaw, she purchased 5 of these the first time round. 5 boxes. And she says she sees herself doing the same again this time too.
If that is going to be you, right, get in. Please, wait until the shipping deal's on. I mean, I feel like I'm going to get into trouble for HSN of saying this, but these weigh an absolute ton. They're going to cost them a fortune to ship, not your problem.
How much is the box?
Oh, I mean, honestly, they're a ton. If you're ordering 4 or 5 of these, your postman's going to go mad, right? But don't worry about that because you're paying $7.50 for the shipping.
Absolutely glorious. I love these. So many of you. Mary, you got 5 before, you're getting 5 again. Eve B, drooling just a little bit. Patty Talbot, wow, those colours are gorgeous. Would need 2, one to look at and one to use. It's always the way with papers, Patty. Trish Listelle says, I use the papers from the first box so much. This box is just as exceptional as the first box, I have to say. Carrie, I love the first box. This looks amazing. Really, Sarah says, love my special papers. Bought the first one, it's gorgeous. The new one is just as gorgeous. I need it. So many more of you saying that. You are absolutely loving it, I have to say. Just checking, do we give that away?
I don't know if we can give that away because we can't ship that to the US from here.
Okay. Sorry, I tried. But Sarah, you have got a fabulous new launch there, haven't you?
Yes, can I start with samples? Right. Just be ready for this. What do you ask us for all the time? The number one thing, people write in and they are like, we need something for the blokes. We need masculine crafters. I want to be able to make cards for my husband, my son, my nephew, whatever it is, right? For the blokes in your life. Now, we have covered every bloke, right? You've got to just see all the samples, right? We have covered, now this would be my kids, right? My kids are so big into their gaming, they would think this was super cool, right? Or, I think obsessed with football, Leanne. So you won't, well, you will go, because Leanne had a son. She's just got granddaughters now, so you're in very much the girly world, aren't you?
Soccer over there in the US of A, isn't it?
Soccer, thank you.
You're
welcome.
Football
over here, soccer over there. I love that with the it's like a cake of footballs, isn't it? Right?
Soccers.
Well, they don't call them soccers. They're still called. Well, they're not called
soccer balls.
Soccer balls, but you called them soccers, and that's a funny word. It's not that. It's not what she said. They're called soccer balls, not soccers. Soccers. Just soccer it up, right? That's a barbecue. They call it a barbecue in England and a barbecue in America.
They are.
Look at this, King of the Grill. How cool is that? How ridiculously cool is that one?
It's amazing, isn't it?
What else do blokes love? Classic car. My dad loves a classic car. Love that one. I'm also loving that we're seeing a lot of the card shapes that we've been done and the, you know, that you see from the different template libraries?
Yes.
Right, traditional, have a spiffing birthday, brother. Yes. There's another one with the spiffing birthday. I don't know why you're getting the special effects on there. Spiffing birthday to top bloke.
Can I tell you something? I don't know if I dare.
Go on.
Oh, shall I tell you? Well, Claire, who did this for us, did a little typo when she did have the spiffing birthday, and we just caught it at the last minute. It said spliffing birthday.
Oh my word, thank goodness you found that.
We caught it just in time.
Oh.
Can you imagine?
Yes, I can imagine. I
Whatever
can
kind
imagine
of
the
birthday you
phone
want,
calls I'd have
guys.
been getting. What sort of blokes are these? Right, can you see this? I'm loving the traditionalness
Isn't
of
it
all of
gorgeous?
the lighthouses. Now, these are all die-cut decoupage. How fabulous are the die-cut decoupage pieces, like the lighthouse? You've got them fabulous designs with the planes in there. And then look at this. I love that. The beer.
I know.
Best in town. It's just really cool, isn't it? And then I love this. Look at this. You're not old. You're a classic, right? This is a man's card. It has tools on it. I love that. How cute is that? So you've got your saw, your hammers. Oh, yes. So much you can do here. Honestly, there are
Look
some
at the brushes
absolutely...
at the top, painting the stripes down. Did you see that?
Do you know, I didn't. I missed that.
Isn't that cool?
That is just cool. I love that card. Big kudos to Rebecca Davies for that one. I love that one. I mean, there's just some fabulous. This would be my hubby. He loves his golf. It's your day. Have a ball. How cute's that with the little tees? I love that one. Oh, this is cute as well. Happy birthday to you, with the papers that are in there as well. Right, I must show you all. Right, I'm getting carried away showing you all the cards, and I need to show you all of the stuff that's in the collection, because the collection is mammoth, right? So, first of all, little 6x6 pad. And your little 6x6 pad has all of your blokey colours. It's just the right colour palette, isn't it, to give you all the background pieces that you need for things like your garden shed and your what was that, the shirt and tie that we just made, all those slightly blokey colour palette, right? This is then your modern man decoupage set. So all of these are beautiful printed card toppers. So we'll go through all of the card toppers and sentiments, loads of them to go at. And then once, oh, look at these. And then as you keep moving through these, you'll then get into your background papers and then into your die-cut decoupage. So can you see each one of these sheets now? So you've got things like your gone fishing, your little garden shed there. You're getting multiple sheets of each one, and those are all now die-cut. So loads there for you to work with, all the different themes, your golfing, your barbecuing, the sports. This is football, isn't it? It's just weird. We call that rugby over here.
Yeah.
You guys are just wrong. Didn't football start in England? Can we say that? Did it start in England? No, apparently we're wrong then. OK, we're just moving swiftly on. That's a boat and a hot air balloon. Brilliant. Right, so there's them two. And then we've got the all of your... Look, I love these.
Yeah.
Top bloke, husband, king of the grill, not older, just better. He who has most tools wins. Some really cute... Just all of the sentiments that go with the quirky bits that we've got, right? Then, are you ready to see all of the dies? Because there are so many sets of dies, right? So, there are all of our sports. So, that's all of your American football, isn't it? There's not a choice of. You're getting all of these. So, there's your American football.
I'm obsessed with the series Friday Night Lights.
The what?
The series Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Have you not? You need to watch it. It's amazing.
There's your golfing.
It's all about high school football.
Oh.
There's about 5 series of it. It's an old series, but
There's
I
your golf
absolutely
bits.
love it.
There's all of your King of the Grill. How cute are all those little bits?
Love
so
it.
there's, I'm just calling that the King of the Grill set. So there's your King of the Grills. If you want to do that one with the man's shirt, there are all of the dies to do the shirt card. And that is going to allow you to do these cards here. And you can either have them meet in the middle as a gatefold or whatever. You've got your classic car set in there as well. So there's your set of classic car dies. There they are there. And then, of course, your base of your cake, which you could either make as a cupcake, or that's an aeroplane going over us. It's not my tummy rumbling, just so you know, in case you were worried. That's where you could do your football, soccer balls, with all your sockers on top, can't you, Leanne? Like this one here, right? Or all the blokes that are into their DIY and decorating, you've got all the decorating pieces on there, like the paint brushes and the tools and that. There they all are. And then remember, you've got that lovely set that's the have a spiffing birthday. So there are all of your spiffing, not spliffing, birthday bits. I mean, it's just absolutely massive. And we've just got one, every bloke in your life, buy one set, bish, bash, bosh, done, you're ready to go.
I agree, and I don't think we could have done it better. I think we've really covered all of the masculine bases, and if the comments are anything to go by, this is another one that could be highly at risk when Sarah goes live with it on the show. Heidi, Carrie, Melanie, Kristen, Mary, Michelle, Marcy, Rachel, Shelley, 4 Holidays, Karen, Mary Rose, Cindy, Shelley, Karen Wild, Carol D, Jeanette Urato, Mary Pratt, Cheryl Cap, Paulette, Rose, Stephanie, Catherine and many more. You're all thrilled that we're doing that Modern Man collection and you love the way that we've managed the design, so thank you very much for that. We agree, we think we have absolutely nailed it. However, Terry Dunnington on YouTube who says, finally a masculine collection and I love it, it's coming to you, so please email hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com and we will send that Modern Man collection to you. Thank you very much for commenting. Sarah, I think this April set of shows, it's just too much, isn't it?
Well, I did tell you, Customer Appreciation Month is kind of becoming like HSN's birthday. They go all out and really make a splash, and they put lots of pressure on us as a vendor partner to bring our A game. They just wanted top product after top product, world launches, exclusive products, brand new things, new concepts that they hadn't seen before, and I feel like we brought that in our droves, so it's pretty epic. This next item here is just a must-have for anyone, right? So, personalisation, still massive. The biggest thing that you can personalise, especially for birthdays and anniversaries, is a number. So whether it's like it's going to be my 40th coming up. Well, you can probably get cards for 40th. What about when it was my 39th? You can never find anything for 39th. So this way, whether it's for little girls on their 7th birthday, or whether you want to do special for, 13, then we're getting a little bit more, slightly more grown up, or whether we go and look at this, 80, happy birthday, 80 and beautiful. And I love this, that it's not just the 80, it's on this little stand on that as well. Happy 17th, whatever the occasion, whether it's anniversaries, whether it's birthdays, we've got everything for you in these really classy numbers, right? So if I show you the whole set, then I'm going to show you what you can be making with them and how they can be working. So here we go. We get all of the numbers, right? So all the way through there, right the way up to 9, right? So you've got all of your individual numbers there. Then we've got the stand to put them on. We've got the little banner. We've got the straight banner on there as well. You've got the candles, so you can put the candles on top. You can put the wicks on top of the candles. You can put the flames on top of the wicks. You've got all of the different components to work there. And then you've got all of these different words, and these are designed to fit into the little banners that we have as well. This is what's so beautiful about it. So look at some of the cards that we're doing here, right? Love this. You are invited on the 31st. Halloween invites. How fantastic's that, right? Or you've got 18th birthday, and this is what I'm saying about the 18th, the fits on there, so the ordinals you've got on there as well, but the 18 have been made into candles, so you can either make the numbers candles or you can add numbers onto the top of the candles. And this is a fantastic Z-fold card with all of them extra banners with the Make-A-Wish on there as well. Love this idea here where we've cut into the side of the card and you've got the candles and the wax coming down the candles. Isn't that super cool? Love that one. 50 and fabulous we've got there on a cut-in card. You know what I was saying? 39. Never find a card for 39, would you not? You would now. Look, who's turning 39 again? That'll be me. I mean, in denial when I turn 40 later this month. I love them for shaker cards. I'm going to show you how to do a shaker card where we do the cut-in and make it into a shaker card. But then also, what about this? I love this idea of doing boxes and cutting into the boxes as well. Obviously, that one's great for Christmas. How cute is this? 56 years young. I just love that. I think it's super cute, right? So that is what you're going to be making with these. And those are all of your different designs. Now, let me show you how we would use these. Now, you can either cut the numbers out or you can cut them in. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a cut out. So I've used one of my nesting dies to cut the circle to start with. And I'm going to do this for a little girl's 12th birthday. So all you do is you put your 1 and your 2 there. I'm going to hold them in place with a little bit of tape. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 at the top, hold them in place there. I'm going to pop another little bit down the bottom here so that they don't move, and we're ready to go through the machine, right? Now this here, I'm going to have the 12 left over, which I could use in one project, but then also we're going to have cut into the 12 so that we can make that into a shaker card. That's what's really impressive about these. They can be used as either cut-in dies or cut-out dies, or both ways if you want to do both, right? So you can see that I can take this off. I can lift these out and just going to be really careful that, right, so there I've got my 12, which I can use for my shaker card. Or I've got the numbers. They've been very cleverly designed, these, Leanne, haven't they?
Yes,
so that
they
the numbers are all in one go. So like the 8, they're all in individual pieces.
They're not part pieces, yeah.
That's the word, right? Now, if you want to do that 12 and make it into a shaker card, all you're going to do is you're going to stick a piece of acetate behind and then raise up, like I've done here, with some 3D foam. So I've got my 3D foam pad and I've used my 3D foam tape going all the way around the outside like this so that you get that you're going to be able to encapsulate the shaker bits within there. So look what I've done. I've got my base card here. I'm going to do tent fold at the top. I've got some lovely little shaker bits, and do you know what's brilliant for all these, Leanne? The bits that come in your...
the tropical, the trend collection.
Yes, the trend collections would be perfect. So I'm going to spread all of those out. I'm going to pop my 12 across the middle here. Look, I haven't been sparing.
That's a really lovely grown-up 12 card, isn't it?
Isn't it? I just think, you know, if you turn in 12, you know, it's a big deal. You're not a little girl anymore, right? And then you're going to use all of your little pieces. So we've got on your anniversary. Didn't.
Well, isn't that great? So do you know what? Isn't that great though? Because when would you get a 12th anniversary card?
Well, you just wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
And you know, Valerie says this is the set you reach for constantly. Everybody needs this one.
Do you know, it's true. It's one of them ones. These are the sort of sets that you just need to have in your stash. And also, they don't go in and out of fashion. Like, it's number cards like this are perfect all the time on your 12th anniversary.
Everybody's asking, Sarah, how tall the numbers are. Can you line one up on your mat there?
Right, I can show you them on my hand so you can see them in relation to my hand. But then, like you say, but if you want an exact number size, they are 3 inches tall, exactly 3 inches, and they're about 1.5 inches. The 2 is 1.5 inches wide. So 1.5 by 3 inches.
Thank you. And that's a really nice statement size, isn't it? Where it doesn't overwhelm, but it allows you to make a feature on the front of the card and being able to customise for whatever age it is. A 96. I mean, when would you go into the shop and get a card for somebody 96? You wouldn't, would you? It's absolutely incredible. And you are loving them. Another real popular one. And so many of you just saying, this is just a workhorse die set that everybody needs in their collection. Could not agree with you more on that. And Cindy Rossi Richmond says, I love these number dies. I must have for any crafter. Makes card making so much easier. We couldn't agree more, Cindy, so we're sending you the set. Please email HSN prizes at crafterscompanion.com and claim your prize there. We'll get those out to you. Sarah, that looks a bit special over there. I'm a bit excited about. I love a surprise.
Well, how much do you love a surprise?
I love a surprise.
So do you love a surprise enough that you don't want me to give everybody the heads up right now and it's going to be a surprise next Monday? Or are we going to surprise you now and then we're going to keep quiet and not tell everybody know that you knew what was in it?
Show us. Show us.
So she says she wants a surprise. What she means is she doesn't want a surprise at all. Right. These.
I sounded like Michael Jackson there.
Massive. These are massive kits. Right. So we've got 2 goodie bags that are launching for Customer Appreciation Month. All I'm going to say is I would say I don't know how we did these. These are they're loss making for our company, right? These are like our gift to you for Customer Appreciation Month. So this is, especially this tools one, for anybody who's just desperate to get into Crafters Companion and get all the tools that you need, this is the goodie bag to go for, right? So are you ready? Are you ready? If you're getting the tools goodie bag, you are going to be getting the big self-healing cutting mat, right? You are also going to be getting our stamping mat, tools that you just need, guys, right? So this is the oversized 12 by 12. This is your 12 by 12 mat on there as well, right? We then also have the spatulas that you're going to be using with all of your glitter pastes in there. Talk about spatulas. We have the spatulas and also, are you ready for this one? The palette knives. So now we're talking the value of your goodie bag is already paid for. Everything else is coming in as a bonus, right? I'm going to have to twist it down, there's that much in it, right? You're also going to get your Crafter's Companion cutting knife. You're going to get your, you know the mat that we do, the special non-stick mat that you're going to use for all of your mixed media. You get the mixed media mat in there. You get our set of 3 glue pens in here as well. You then get the, you're going to get the pokey tools. You're going to get the metal-edged ruler, so you'll be able to use our metal-edged ruler along with that special cutting knife that we have. Then you are either going to get the 6-inch or the 4-inch scissors. Some will get the 6, some will get the 4. And then you are going to either get the desk vacuum. Some of you will get the desk vacuum. Some of them will get our 9-inch scissors, right? So I'm just going to tell you, everybody gets exactly this, and then each one either has the desk vacuum or the 9 inches. You can't choose. You'll be a surprise. You like surprises, Leanne. And you also get the 4-inch or the 6-inch scissors in there, right? That is the tools one, first of all. And no, we're not giving these away before you ask.
No, I knew that.
You were going to chance it though, weren't you?
I might have.
Right. You can tell us what people are saying though, because I'm going to put this one away and get the next one out.
Okay, I will absolutely do that. Look, so Shirley says, love me some tools. Handmade by Stacey says, goodie bags are so much fun. I could not agree with you more, Stacey. Hadassah says, I can pretend to be surprised. She'll show me. We're going to show you the next one in a minute. Paula says, who doesn't love a CC goodie bag? They're always amazing. Heidi says, wow, this is really useful and necessary goodie bag. Could not agree more. Cynthia, I love me some goodie bags. I have been buying all your goodie bags since you've started launching them. They're great, Sarah. And Shirley says, capital letters, I love all the gadgets for crafting. So do I, Shirley.
Well, if you love all the gadgets, you definitely need the tools one. If you love all the papers, you definitely need this one, right? So, you are all going to get the 12 by 12 Vintage Rose beautiful 12 by 12 paper pad collection, right? Yeah. You are all going to get that, right? You are all going to get the 12 by 12 fabulous fuchsia paper pad, right? Without exception, you all get that one as well, right? You are all going to get the 6 by 6 beautiful Vintage Rose collection. We've tried to give you one collection all matching. So you get the 6 by 6 in there. You are all going to get the 12 by 12 wildflowers. I have to say, Leanne, of all the ones we've done, this is one of my favourites.
I know, it's beautiful.
So you're all going to get that wildflowers. Then you will all get the Vintage Rose vellum. So we've tried to make sure everybody gets a vellum. So you're all going to get a vellum, you're all going to get a 6 by 6, you're all going to get a 12 by 12, and we're going to give you that in the Vintage Rose matching, right? Then you'll get a selection. You will all get some sort of other vellum pack, right? So this is the wisteria one, was the one that you could be getting. You could be getting the wisteria or you could be getting the sunflower, right? Then you are all going to get another 6 by 6, and it could be Kingfisher Hummingbird, Fabulous Fuchsia. I mean, there's loads, either the decoupage pad or the 6 by 6 paper pad, and you will all get that one as well. I mean, that is a lot. That is a mammoth collection that you are paying a fraction of the price for.
So, Cindy, I will definitely be buying the goodie bag. Love, love, love. And Lynn says, yes, I absolutely love all of the paper pads. So many of you really loving those goodie bags. I'm not surprised. I think they're great to get. And then if you have got a duplicate, gift it, give it away, raffle it, use it for parent or teachers, if that's what you want to do. If it's tools, I have 2 or 3 of every tool anyway, because I have a bag that I carry around, some that live on my desktop, some that are here at the studio. You know, if you're crafting in different areas of the house, a bag for the caravan or for the RV, for example. I think it's good to be able to have 2 or 3 if you can afford it, if tools, so duplicates wouldn't bother me. And then with the papers, they're all consumable anyway. So for me, that doesn't matter if I've already got one of those at home, because I'm just stashing up and getting all of the things that I need ready. And I'm sure you agree with that, Sarah. I have to say though, I'm very excited about this next one as well.
Are you ready for me?
I'm ready for you.
Sorry, I was just getting ready to go. Right, okay, so...
Now, this, can I predict the massive ride?
I'm just going to tell you, this was scheduled to launch in March. and then they moved it out of March into Customer Appreciation Month because they wanted this to be the big customer appreciation. This is like the big save for Sara signature. So we launched this over here in the UK in March and have had a complete sellout. This has been one of the biggest, if not the biggest Sara signature launch we have ever had. Correct. The feedback on it has been absolutely off the chart, right? So I will walk you through all of the dies in a second. I will walk you through all of the stamps and accessories in a second. I'm going to start with all of the special effect papers, and then the special effect tools, and then the special effect that we've got everything in this one. We really have got absolutely everything. Now, it's massive. I'm just going to warn you, it's going to take me the whole time just to show you all of these, but the feedback on it has been off the chart. Some of you who've been following will know all about the feedback that we've been having. You might even have it. Those of you who are in the comments that have ordered this and have got this home and started playing with it, please tell everybody else. I cannot wait to showcase this one. I mean, it really is. It's just so different and so unique, right? So there's your beautiful Under the Ocean 12x12 pad, right? We've also got, which we haven't done in ages, and we've never done them like this before, acetate, but acetate with a holographic print on there. So can you see it works double-sided? So you've got that holographic print on both sides, and you've got the bubbles, you've got, oh, I love that. I mean, the way the rainbow blooms off it, and then, can you see, you've got all that upside down there. That is your, see, it reminds me of a little bit of Moana. I just love it.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So that is all of your designs. So you get multiple sheets of it. We're just showing you one of each one, right? So that is your iridescent, and it's construction acetate, guys. It's the stuff that's like, well, you know how amazing acetate, don't you, right? Then you've also got your vellums. So you've got the vellums, and I just think of all of the stuff that you could make into vellum, your under the sea look is one that is just crying out to be made in the vellums. It really is. So oh, I'm going through too fast here, aren't I? They're flicking through my fingers. So there are all of your vellums in, again, the different colour. I'm not having any luck here, Leanne. In all of your different colour palettes with your vellums there, right? We've got some beautiful seam binding ribbon, and also, if you're in for a penny, in for a pound, your A4 luxury linen cardstock is all beautifully coordinating. Okay, so you've got 24 sheet pack, which is going to beautifully coordinate with all of the colours that you've got in the 12x12 pad, right?
Sara,
what?
Am I allowed to say that the paper goodie bag is on HSN now?
Well, you've just whispered it now. I didn't hear you, so you might as well say it out loud, and then if you can't say it, it's too late. You've already said it.
So Aubrey on YouTube has given you all a heads up. For our information, the paper goodie bag is on HSN now. Go. Sorry, Sara.
You tell them. Right, so extras that you've got in this set. This stuff, our illusion film is absolutely incredible. And you've got these 4 fabulous colours, which are the Enchanted Ocean limited edition collection that we've done, right? So you've got all of those. There's your illusion films. Fantastic, right? Then you've got a pack of the beautiful seashells in that same iridescent illusion finish on them, right? We do have an amazing set of our ink pads. Now, these are our shimmer ink pads, and those are the colours that you've got there in that lovely shimmer finish. So there's your shimmer ink pads.
Are they really shimmer?
Well, it says they are on the back, but I did think they were duet ones.
I think they're duet.
It says shimmer on the back.
Does it?
They don't look shimmer, they look duetty to me.
No, I think they're duet. I think we have to own that.
Excellent. I'm owning that. They're duet ink pads, guys. It does say duet on the side.
Does it shimmer? I'm going to get one out and check it. Can I have that packet?
It says shimmer on the back, but it says duet on the front. I think we're going to go duet because I'm looking at this.
I think they're duet, Sara.
They're duetty. They're definitely duetty. Right, thank you. I did wonder as I picked it up, so I'm pleased you said.
Yeah,
right,
they're duet.
This one here, the shimmer spray, can you see? I want you to see how subtle it is though. It's to give, we've put it onto the black so that you can see it, but it's to give an under the ocean type feel.
Yeah.
So you get that under ocean type spritz on anything you put it onto, right? Then we've got your Enchanted Ocean Gilding Flake set. So if on some of those beautiful shells that you see, you want to add a few little glimmers of glimmer paste, we're getting to that next. Glimmer, give us the word.
Gilding flakes.
Thank you, gilding flakes, guys. Here we are now, the glitter paste. But it's the big chunky glitter paste that we do. How fabulous is that ocean colour set on that one there? So that is your glitter paste there. Then we have 3 fabulous aqua markers. So you can see there the 9 colours that we have in the aqua markers. Then I'm going to have to just go, Leanne. You can start and read comments as I'm going through all of these,
okay,
so everybody can see.
You're going to show and I'm going to read because it's off the chart, amazing down here. Right, so Valerie, another sellout for sure. Dina, I am enchanted by, this is my absolute favourite. Hadassah, Enchanted Orchard is my favourite collection. Sarah, I love the Enchanted Orchard collection. It's just so gorgeous. I've been having to play with it over the weekend. Thank you. K2 Blessed, I need it. Shirley Desroches, the ocean is so beautiful. There's nothing like it. This collection's for me. Melanie, Enchanted Ocean, hooray, it's official. I'll be awake at midnight on Sunday to make sure I get this. Eva, I've been watching for this Enchanted Ocean, taught myself out of it, but now I'm getting it. I fell in love with it all over again. Irene, oh, I want this. I love it so much. It's exceptional. Kim, love, love, love. Can never go wrong. This is absolutely stunning. Terry, love this collection. I love the beach and all the critters. This is especially amazing. Rhonda, this is one of the absolute best collections that CC has ever done. Michelle, love this collection. Can't wait to get it. I mean, I could go on, so I've probably got another 40 or 50 there. It's just absolutely beautiful. You can see from the quality of what you're showing there how unique, how different, how special. We've done it at it's hard to praise yourself, but I think we have done
but we should do it anyway,
an
because we're
exceptional
epic.
job of this. We really have.
Yeah, the thing is, and it speaks for itself.
Yeah.
You don't even need me to tell you what you see in the samples. I mean, look at that. The samples are just absolutely out of this world, and they're going to work with everything else you've got. Now, if you go and have a little look on YouTube, go and have a little look and you can see Debbie Fisher's tutorial show. Well, she'll show you loads of projects that she's made with these. The feedback we had on it was absolutely outstanding. I had a little bit of a look through it with people last week. People just loved it. And I think it's so different, so unique. And as you say, it's just mesmerising. It really is. It's one of them collections. And you've got to remember that all of these are a limited edition. So now several of these items are sold out in the UK, and people in the UK are going mad because they want to send to America because HSN are the only place that have these in stock. This is the big launch. If you want the collection, everything in that collection is all coming to you. It's just one big mammoth collection with everything in, and that is going to be, it's going to be safe for the primetime shows, guys. We've had to just put on, see these items throughout the day because the day is so cram-packed full, and I have heard it is a full 24-hour craft event. So I'm going to be on, we're not the TSV this time, so there's the TSV launch in the midnight show. I'm doing all of 1 o'clock, then I'm back in the next morning for 10 a.m. I'm on at 2 o'clock, and then I'm on at 8 o'clock, and then 9 o'clock, and basically there's loads of crafting on right throughout the day. It's a very, very special day. HSN have really pushed the boat out, and I just think it's items like this are going to be the showstopper pieces.
I completely agree with you. I think each collection, as we've gone through, has getting better and better, and you're all absolutely loving the day's assortment. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been incredible. But I have got, for that huge collection, Enchanted Ocean, we're going to give it away. And we're giving it away to Lucy Carrot on YouTube, who says, love the Ocean collection. Thank you, Lucy. If you please email hsnprizes@crafterscompanion.com and we will get that entire collection out to you. Sarah, I've loved this 2 hours, and I think we've done an amazing job in April. I think we might have excelled ourselves yet again.
Do you know what? I'm going to come over and join you.
Are you?
Over in your area of the world.
Okay, come on, why?
Yes,
this is exciting.
I'm going to come over here because, why? April preview, that is your April preview, guys. So basically, you now know everything you need to know about the show next week. All I will tell you is get the booklet downloaded. If you haven't already, you'll see whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, pinned to the top of the comments will be the link to download the booklet. If you click on the booklet, everything you need to know is in there. So where we've got items with authorship programs, you can see which designs are in the authorships. Everything's got its item number on there. We've got samples in there for everything. You can click through, so as soon as those items become live, like we heard from someone that it was already live, the paper goodie bag, you can click on them and go straight through.
We've had another message.
Go
They're
on.
both on there at the special price.
The goodie bags are. Now, you take your chances, guys, because what I will say is you order it now, you'll be paying shipping on it now. Or you can wait and order it at the stroke of midnight on Monday, and then you'll just pay one lot of shipping, $7.50 for the entire day. So it's completely up to you. Are you going to take the risk, are you not? We have had it in recent months where some of the items have sold out. I will warn you now, the goodie bags are not deeply stocked. That is as much as we could do, and that they are literally, when they are gone, never to be, we've seen, a lot of you have had our goodie bags before, never to be repeated. So if you do want things like that, what I would recommend is get everything lined up into your basket ready, soon as midnight, stay up till midnight, it's Sunday night through till Monday, so it's a day earlier than usual. Usually we're here on launching on Monday night and running through Tuesday, we're a day earlier this time, so I want you to get ready, get your baskets full up, at the stroke of midnight, get them checked out, and of course anything you order all day is going to be on 5 Flex, and you're going to get that that $7.50 cart as it was. And I guess all that's left for me to say is I'll be flying out there this weekend, and I will see you on Monday at HSN. Thank you so much for joining us. We've had a wonderful evening, Chibs, haven't we?
Fabulous evening. I love it when I get the chance to come. Thank you so much for having me. And I can't wait to see what you all shop and buy. I can't wait to watch in the group and share your excitement on the day.
Brilliant. We'll see you on Monday.